True Blood. Entering the Fangtasia Bar, Jessica looks around to find Tara, recently converted from human to vampire against Sookie's wishes. But Tara would have died. A half B positive to 1.5 B negative True Blood on ice, please, Jessica said to Tara, now the bartender at the Fangtasia Bar. Bontemps, Louisiana. Tara, Sookie's best friend, converted from human to vampire by Eric Nortman's assistant, Pam. Fangtasia Vampire Bar owned by Eric. Sookie now in debt to Pam. Tara's life hung on by a shoestring after gunshot wounds to her head by a jealous shifter woman who came to kill Sookie. Tara stepped in to protect Sookie and took the bullet. Wolves, shapeshifters, fairies, Russell Eddington, a vampire sheriff who comes back after being away for centuries, settles in a neighboring town. Bontemps, Louisiana. The area council members demand his killing for intruding. Bill Compton and Eric Northman, their payment for bad behavior, kill Russell. Kill and bury. But they buried him under concrete without killing him. Why, you ask? It's a mystery. To be brought to Bontemps, Louisiana, Sookie's brother, Jason. The ladies love Jason. Blonde, gorgeous, great body, secretly involved with Jessica, Bill Compton's master over Jessica, whom he converts as punishment for being in default of a commitment to the order. Jessica, barely 21 years old, became a vampire on a dark night, bitten and buried with Bill Compton. Bill Compton gave birth to a child. He talks about Jessica like a child he did give birth to. Jessica is extremely unhappy until she learns the way of ultimate living as a vampire. Bill Compton and Sookie Stackhouse, madly in love, yet encounter dishonest behaviors, jeopardizing their commitment. Sookie recently found out, in addition to being able to listen in on what people are thinking. As a small child, it was terrifying, but Sookie uses it to protect those she loves. She now realizes she's a fairy. Bill Compton knew all along she possessed those powers, a reason Sookie no longer trusts Bill. Eric Northman, who's in love with Sookie from the start, tells Sookie the truth about Bill. Secretly, Sookie wanted Eric all along. Eric's misfortunate accident changes him, leaving Eric without a memory, and Sookie's house, which Eric buys out from under her, is now a place Sookie hides him. Now their love affair begins. Totally enamored of Sookie, Eric, without memory, attitude, devious behavior, confesses to Sookie his love and commits never to harm her. As the new season opens, Bill Compton loves Sookie, although she feels Bill loves her amazing blood, the sweetest taste, its properties like no other, rich in healing powers. We find new characters and more conflict. Sookie and Eric and Sookie and Bill. Sookie decides she can't be with either of them, tells them why, and says goodbye. True Blood, the elixir, fills up, satisfies vampires, calms the urge to seduce humans, glamour a human into giving them permission. A sort of hypnosis. Vampire blood, hallucinating drug, continues to be sold on the black market. Sheriff Andy Belfleur fell victim to its poison, ran through the woods, seduced a beautiful woman. Or did he? Hallucinating, perhaps he did or did not, behavior unbecoming of a sheriff, a fantasy, a nightmare, a fairy princess, a man who changes into a dog, vampires. True Blood, Sunday night, sit at the edge of your and be carried away